Yo, what's going on YouTube? We are live in Worcester, Massachusetts for this episode of Nitro, and it is in fact the last Nitro before Survivor Series this Sunday. And guys, we are starting off this episode with the hardcore champion, Jey Uso. Yeet. Jey's pumped.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, the WCW Hardcore Champion, Main Event, Jey Uso!
Main event, Jey Uso is now in the city that we are located in. And guys, we saw this past Friday on SmackDown Live. Rob Van Dam cut a promo looking forward to his match against Jey Uso this Sunday at Elimination, or not Elimination Chamber. What am I saying? Survivor Series. I'm getting ahead of myself. But guys, let's see who Jey Uso's opponent is to start off this episode. Son of a bitch. It's Dirty Dom. Accompanied by one of my favorites, the WCW Women's Champion, Rhea Bloody Ripley.
And his opponent, accompanied by Rhea Ripley, representing the Judgment Day from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominik Mysterio!
Well, it looks like we are getting Dirty Dominik Mysterio taking on Jey Uso to start off this episode of Nitro, the last Nitro before Survivor Series. I'm going to keep saying that because you guys got to watch Survivor Series this Sunday, 11:30 a.m. But Rhea Ripley is actually also on the card for the Battle of Brand Supremacy. She is taking on the SmackDown Live Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss. If you missed the last Nitro, we saw the SmackDown Live Women's Champion show up to the Orange brand, which was crazy. But look at the graphic. It is official. Let's get down to the ring and start this match. Will Jey Uso go into Survivor Series with some momentum, or will Dominik Mysterio try to disturb that momentum? All right, here we go. The current hardcore champion taking on a former hardcore champion this season, and Jey Uso with an early counter. Now with a shot, a chop, a thrust kick, and looking for another one right to the side of the head. And now Jey going for another shot. Collar and elbow tie up between these two men. Irish whip in the corner we go. Jey, Irish whip. And, oh, what a drop kick that was from main event Jey Uso into a pin. One. Kick out at one is Dirty Dom. You guys can see on the Minitron, Survivor Series, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure to be there. That's every pay-per-view, by the way. Every pay-per-view does go up at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And look at this, a little dancey dance, but Dominik Mysterio with a beautiful springboard. Crossbody. Dom now with a kick to the inside of the thigh of the hardcore champ. Now a stomp to the ankle. And now another springboard moonsault to the back of Jey Uso. Pin attempt from Dirty Dom. One. Kick out at 1.9 is the champ. And guys, remember, this is not for the belt or anything. And look at this. Dominik Mysterio going for an early 619 in this match. 619 to the champion. And Rhea Ripley has the steel chair in hand. Oh, Dom misses the flip into a cover as Jey. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 is Dirty Dom. You guys can see Mommy right there, watching as the fans boo her man, per se, Dirty Dom. And now Jey Uso misses that strike, but he's following it up by picking up Dom and planting him down. Jey now with a shot. No, counter from Dom. Dom trying to go for a springboard, and he hits the springboard cross body. Picture perfect. And Rhea Ripley is still staring. I don't know what she's staring at now. And spine buster. Impressive move from Dominik Mysterio. And Rhea Ripley finally looks at Dom and Jey Uso. And what a splash that was from the former hardcore champion. Dom now teeing off on Jay's face ahead of Survivor Series this Sunday. And Dominik Mysterio, what's he thinking now? Oh my God. 3 amigos, but the first amigo, Jey Uso's foot clipped the barricade, if anyone else saw that. And he's looking for the third one. 3 amigos on the floor from the former hardcore champion. Man, Rob Van Dam is waiting for Jey Uso. Will Rob Van Dam have 100% Jey Uso going into Survivor Series? We're at a count of 8. Count of 9. Jey Uso barely gets in. And now Jey with an Irish whip. Goes underneath. Leapfrog. And a super kick. And Rhea Ripley taking off the turnbuckle pad. Jey taking Dom to the corner. Face first. Jey Uso, what's he thinking now? Irish whip into the exposed corner and another drop kick. Man, Jey Uso is fighting back. He's getting the momentum on his side. Jey, Irish whip. Spear out of nowhere from the hardcore champion into a pin. That has to be it, right? 1, 2, 3. Jey Uso wins. Well, the hardcore champion wins ahead of Survivor Series this Sunday, where he takes on Rob Van Dam in the Battle of the Mid-Card Champions. You guys can see the official graphic for that now, and I'll see you in the next match or segment.
Well, well, well. Look who it is. It is Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, the Good Brothers, representing the Bullet Club, a.k.a. the WCW Tag Team Champions of the World. These men just won the tag team belts at the last pay-per-view at Halloween Havoc in an incredible triple threat tornado tag team match. And we are just moments away from hearing what they have to say regarding the Survivor Series pay-per-view that takes place live in Houston, Texas this Sunday. This Sunday at Survivor Series, us the Good Brothers are going to destroy the New Day from SmackDown Live. We will show you who the real tag team champions are and what real tag team champions look like. Get ready for a showdown that you won't forget. Kingston, Woods, you guys don't know what's coming for you because we represent the best faction in all of Universe Mode, the Bullet Club. We'll see you Sunday.
All right, Ace Army, up next, we have Cora Jade taking on one half of the WCW Women's Tag Team Champions, Chelsea Green. And coming out first is none other than the Generation of Jade, Cora Jade.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, Cora Jade.
Well, it looks like Cora Jade is pushing her rivalry against Gigi Dolan away for a little bit of time because she is obviously not taking her on in this match. She is taking on one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Chelsea Green. But will Cora Jade get the win? She needs the win to get back on her feet ever since she came back from injury not too long ago. So let's see if Cora Jade gets the win here in our second match of the Go Home show to Survivor Series Wargames. And there is one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Chelsea Green. And Piper Niven.
Accompanied by Piper Niven from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. One half of the WCW Women's Tag Team Champions, Chelsea Green.
Well, it has been a minute since we last saw Cora Jade in singles action by her lonesome before Piper Niven made her debut and before she was a champion. So let's see who will get the win. Will it be the hot mess Chelsea Green or will it be Cora Jade? Look at this. Chelsea Green and Cora Jade staring at each other. Chelsea Green extends the hand. Are we going to see a handshake from Cora Jade to Chelsea Green? And we do. Let's start this match. All right, here we go. Following that handshake between these two women, we are going at it, and Chelsea Green already gets Hurricane Rana, and now she gets hit with a senton. Cora Jade starting off very strong. That is what you need to get back in the swing of things. Like I said earlier, she lost her previous two matches, I believe, to her rival Gigi Dolan. So Cora got to get this win. But if Chelsea loses, she is still one half of the champion or the Women's Tag Team Champion, so that doesn't change anything for her. so I'm sure she wouldn't be that mad if she lost, but I'm sure she's still looking for a win. And Cora Jade, I thought she was going to go from the top rope, and another running Hurricane Rana from Jade. Cora now, oh boy. Cora Jade ahead of Survivor Series this Sunday. Don't do it, Cora. Cora Jade, oh, Piper Niven distracting Cora Jade before anything happens. It looks like Cora Jade was thinking suicide dive. You guys can see these two women bickering on this side of the ring. And Chelsea Green, it's back up to her feet and then speared back on the outside. And now the referee and Jade getting involved. Cora Jade going to the outside, and Chelsea Green decides to taunt, but that doesn't work, into the barricade. And now Chelsea Green finally landing some offense, face first into the top of our announcer's desk here on WCW Nitro. In the ring comes Chelsea Green now. The hot mess looking for some momentum, and Cora Jade went for a punch on Green, but instead hits the ref too. Ripcord elbow strike. And now look at this. Chelsea Green with some repeated stomps to Cora Jade's hand. And Ace Army, if you are new, make sure to subscribe. You can join the Ace Army officially. Make sure to leave a like on this video. It would be greatly appreciated. We are on the week of the Survivor Series pay-per-view. You guys can see it this Sunday live at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure to be there. And Cora Jade somehow got to the outside of the ring. And look at this. Chelsea Green looking for what Chelsea Green couldn't, or Cora Jade couldn't hit earlier. A diving cross body through the middle rope. Or a suicide dive. Very similar. It's hard to commentate when you have two C names in the match. But now, look at this. Canadian Destroyer from the hot mess on the floor. Irish whip from Chelsea Green to Cora Jade to get her back in the ring. You guys heard the announcement from Eric Bischoff prior to this match. Chelsea Green and Piper Niven are part of the Women's Wargames team representing the Orange brand this Sunday. So you guys do not want to miss this pay-per-view. It is arguably the biggest pay-per-view of the year. Survivor Series was big, or will be big. SummerSlam was big. All of our pay-per-views have been pretty big, I would say. But this one, the Battle of Brand Supremacy, the only time you will see SmackDown Live and Nitro go at it one-on-one this season, or in any season. We do it every year, so make sure to subscribe if you want to be a part of the journey. Road to 500 subscribers. I know this is a mouthful I'm saying right now, but road to 500 subscribers by March 17th, 2025. That is my goal, because that is my 20th birthday, which is crazy to think about, and I want to hit that goal. And now look at this. Chelsea Green going to town with some chops. Piper Niven throws in a baseball bat. Irish whip into the exposed turnbuckle goes Cora Jade. Into a cover. The referee is distracted by throwing the baseball bat on the outside, and a kick out before anything even happens. And you know what's funny? That announcement from Eric Bischoff, he did leave off Cora Jade. So Cora Jade is not in that match. But Piper Niven, here, I'll get back to the thought in a second. 2, 3, Cora Jade. I'll tell you the main event.
Here is your winner, Cora Jade.
I was going to say I'll tell you the main event, but what I was saying, the team for Survivor Series War Games, once again, remember for the women's team, you guys can see on the graphic now, it is the team of the WCW Women's Tag Team Champions, Chelsea Green and Piper Niven, Miss Money in the Bank Toni Storm, and Charlotte Flair. But Ace Army, let's get down to our next segment, because we are moments away from the main event as well.
And there is the Nitro General Manager, Eric Bischoff. Eric Bischoff has the General Manager announcement. And guys, I'm wondering what it is. I know it's regarding Survivor Series this Sunday, so let's get to the ring and find out what the GM has to say. Hey WCW Nitro fans, the excitement is building as AJ Styles and Drew McIntyre face off right here in the middle of the Nitro ring. Up next in the main event in a steel cage match. This epic showdown will earn the winner a spot in the men's War Games match this Sunday live at Survivor Series War Games. Don't go anywhere, because history is about to be made. And also, the women's team is as follows. On the Nitro side, we have the reigning and defending WCW Women's Tag Team Champions, Chelsea Green and Piper Niven, teaming with the Queen, Charlotte Flair, alongside Miss Money in the Bank, Timeless Toni Storm. Get ready, SmackDown Live, because this women's team will kick your ass this Sunday, live at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you there.
All right, everyone, I've been looking forward to this match for the past 2 weeks. We have a main event match that is going to tear the roof off of this arena. We have the Scottish Psychopath, Drew McIntyre, taking on the leader of the Bullet Club, AJ Styles, in a steel cage match. And guys, the only way to win is to escape the cage.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Well, Drew McIntyre making his way down to the ring here in this steel cage match. I believe our first steel cage match ever this season. I could be wrong, but I know for sure it is our first steel cage match on WCW Nitro. Will the Scottish Psychopath get the win over the former WCW Hardcore Champion? Or not Hardcore Champion, former WCW Champion, two-time champion, that is. And I'm just getting word from Eric Bischoff, you guys heard earlier on, but the winner of this match will be added to the men's Wargames match at Survivor Series this Sunday. So big stakes in this match. But let's get down to the leader of the Bullet Club. And there is the leader of the Bullet Club, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Looking great as always. The pyro on point in the attire. Black and white, always a good choice. We saw AJ Styles rock this attire before.
His opponent, representing the club from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
AJ Styles, definitely one of the MVPs so far of the WCW brand here this season in WWE 2K24, being the leader of the Bullet Club ever since he made the OC. He was like, no, I don't like that name anymore. We're going back with the Bullet Club, and former two-time WCW champion. But Ace Army, let's get down to the main event. Who will be added to the War Games match? Will it be this man, AJ Styles? Or will it be the Scottish Psychopath, Drew McIntyre? Here we go. Drew McIntyre, AJ Styles, who will be added to the men's War Games match at Survivor Series this Sunday, live at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time if you are watching on YouTube. And McIntyre, like I said, the only way to win is to escape the cage. And guys, I'm not lying to you. That is not me pressing the buttons. I'm not trying to rig this. I will never do that to you guys. And look at this. AJ Styles picks up McIntyre. What strength from the former two-time WCW champion. AJ now. What's he thinking here? Oh my God. Chest first into the mat goes Drew. And now AJ in the corner looking for a running attack. Counter from Drew McIntyre. And into a running shoulder tackle. Guys, if you watched the episode of Nitro that happened 2 weeks ago, you might recall these two men battled it out one-on-one, but it ended in a draw. So Eric Bischoff got pissed, and he's like, oh, these two men can't escape. There's no distractions. There is no countouts. It is a steel cage match. Because the WCW Tag Team Champions, who we saw not too long ago in the last segment, the Good Brothers. And look at this. McIntyre trying to get a cheap way out here, but AJ with a running chop block. But what I was saying, the Good Brothers confronted the SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions, The New Day, ahead of their match this Sunday live in Houston, Texas. So, a lot of big things happening in the next 3 episodes of Universe Mode. Like, this episode has been stacked, so that's 1 episode. Friday will be stacked, that's 2. And 3 will be Survivor Series War Games. So, keep that in mind. Make sure to be there. Turn notifications on. Follow the X. Link in the link tree down in the description. So make sure to be there. And you know what the crazy part of this whole thing is? Survivor Series War Games on my channel will be my 300th video. Kind of crazy how that lined up. And look at this, a clothesline from Drew McIntyre. Guys, I know I'm talking a lot in this episode. I apologize if I'm talking too fast. It just happens, you know. You want to make sure you have everything. And McIntyre looking for a Claymore. 3, 2, 1. McIntyre, counter from the former 2-time WCW Hardcore Champion. And AJ Styles looking for a calf crusher on the Scottish Psychopath. Trying to break the calf in the ankle. Counter from McIntyre. Drew picking up AJ. And AJ gets power bombed. McIntyre trying to escape the cage. And guys, like I said, I swear to God, I'm not pressing any buttons. You could hear my controller if I was. And McIntyre, oh, he might win right now. Drew McIntyre might have this. McIntyre. Oh my God, AJ, you better get up there. Drew's almost there. Oh my God, this is neck and neck. AJ, get there. Is he gonna get him? Oh, right at the nick of time. AJ Styles saves his chances to being added into the Survivor Series War Games match in a moment's time. Oh my God, now these two men battling on the cage wall here in the main event of Nitro. Oh my God, face first, and down goes McIntyre. This main event of this episode of Nitro has been insane. And now Styles teeing off on the Scottish Psychopath. McIntyre gets kicked in the gut. Drew has to get back up if he wants to win this, because when AJ Styles gets rolling, he gets rolling. There is a reason he is a 2-time WCW champion this season. And there is also a reason I believe he was the first overall pick in this season's draft. And now AJ Styles might get the win. He might be added to War Games this Sunday. Oh my God, Styles, the 2-time WCW champion, the phenomenal, the leader of the Bullet Club, might have it. Oh, he got it. AJ Styles. AJ Styles looks like he will be your winner. Drew McIntyre trying to get him, but he does not. AJ Styles is going to War Games.
Here is your winner, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Well, AJ Styles is being added to the War Games match. And guys, I will see you this Friday for another video.